So we're here at the rehearsals. That was a sneak peek of The Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the musical. It is happening at the theatre on the Square in Johannesburg, Sandton. And it's based on the beloved production and book by Jeff Kinney. Of course, it brings your favorite characters, your catchy songs, and some hilarious antics to life. Let's check it out. Now, firstly, let's talk about Rowley, played by Bukanyo Lekasafa, Greg's best buddy. This kid's got a heart as big as his collection of cheese touch stories. If you thought middle school was tough, wait until you see Rowley's epic attempts to keep up with Greg's wild antics.
Rowley is a very weird, happy, excited kid. He doesn't let anyone get in his way with his best friend. How I get into character is I just laugh at stupid things.
Yeah.
That just don't need to be laughed at.
But comedic elements are part of the script, and so I wonder how you and the cast actually create that atmosphere to get into that zone.
It's not, comedic acting is not really a hard thing for me, because I tell jokes every time. But I just tell the joke the way you want it to be told, and it will land the way it's supposed to land.
Yes. Okay, so it's about staying authentic and true to yourself and the character as well. Through the rehearsals that you've gone through, what's a memorable moment that stood out for you? What's a funny moment that stood out for you?
A funny moment is this thing that Jaden always does.
What does he do?
He likes to say, "Let's party," and it's just fun, very fun.
I wonder if you talk to us about the relationship between Greg and Rowley. What do you learn the most through that relationship? What do you think the audience could also learn the most through it?
Something that the audience could learn is love. Love your friends like how you love yourself. Don't look down on your friends because of what they have or how they are. And I mean, Greg and Rowley are best friends, so it's like a very strong connection between both of them.
Yeah. Has that impacted your life as well? Have you learned anything or used that in your own friendships and your own relationships in real life?
Yeah, so I have two best friends.
Okay.
And it's not like we fight, but like we argue all the time. So then now, whenever I just get the chance, I just tell them, "Love you, man."
On to our leading man, Greg Heffley, played by Ewig Jordan. This lovable underdog is here to navigate the treacherous waters of popularity and middle school madness. Ewig, thank you so much for joining us here on the SABC. Congrats, you are bringing Greg to life. I mean, when you first got the news, how did you feel? How do you also resonate with Greg Heffley at large, this character that you're portraying?
Well, first of all, when I got the role, I was very excited. It's my second role in a big production. I kind of resonate with the character. Not really. Greg is almost the exact opposite that I am.
Ooh.
I'm not really a person who wants to be famous and popular like Greg, but I don't know, it's just, I like playing the role of Greg because it's out of my comfort zone, but yeah.
Okay, so then tell us a little bit more about playing Greg. What was a favorite moment for you on stage, in the musical as well?
Well, Diary of a Wimpy Kid has a lot of great music, and I'm actually a singer. I started out as a singer who dances and acts, but I love the music in Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but just acting as Greg, as a nonchalant person, is also nice because I get to, how do I say it, practice or get out of my comfort zone, like I said.
So then if you look at the life lessons that you've learned through this production, even through the book series, does anything come to mind? What do you think is important to walk away with for the audiences that are going to come and watch?
Well, the big lesson that Diary of a Wimpy Kid tells us is that friends are better than popularity, and that you should always have your friends instead of try and be popular and have fake friends. But I think that it will be just the lesson that people will learn from this is that even if you're stuck in life, you can still get yourself out of it if you try hard enough.
Yes, and to your point about the mental energy and the mental stamina as well, because of what you've just said, I know that this is a timeless story. It's timeless for adults and for children as well. Why do you think so in this day and age? Why do you think it's timeless?
Well, the thing is that the role of Greg portrays, I don't know, it's, let me put it this way. The role of Greg portrays a person who wants to be popular but really isn't, and that they're trying to be someone they aren't. And so I think that people always just learn to be yourself and follow your dreams.
Fostering the culture of reading. Why is that so important for our country?
Well, the growth of the youth is very important. So reading obviously is to build your mental intelligence. But I think that this is just, it learns you lessons that you will learn sometime. Sometimes it's from making mistakes and trying again. But I think mostly it's that learning what to do by failing.
The director Vicky Friedman crafted a masterpiece. With her vision and a sprinkle of magic, she has transformed Jeff Kinney's beloved books into a stage extravaganza. Her motto, if you can survive middle school, you can survive anything, even producing a musical with a cast of energetic kids.
Vicky Friedman, thank you for joining us here on the SABC, and congrats for bringing this to stage. I mean, we're looking at what went into it, the inspiration behind it. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the musical edition, first ever on the continent. Talk to us a little bit more about that.
Well, this is actually the first time that Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the musical, is being done on the continent, actually. So we are the South African premiere of the musical. It has been touring overseas, a different version of it, but this is our chance to bring it to South African audiences. So it's an amazing show. It's an amazing story. I think that people can really relate to the themes of the musical, and so these were the decisions behind deciding to do it, and there were just a million reasons to bring the show to life.
So speaking about the different versions that are out there, I mean, we're also seeing it in the book form as well. What would have been the biggest challenges as well?
So the essence of the characters is the same from the books, and then that really would have inspired the film and would have inspired the various animations that are out there, and that inspired the musical as well. And of course we have the script that we stick to. It's the same script and the music that we stick to, and then it is our own original set design, choreography, direction, and of course our local cast, which is so exciting.
And speaking about the themes, I mean, these are lifelong lessons as well. Themes of friendship, themes of self-esteem, these are also universal. Tell us a little bit more about developing that and being more intentional as well.
Yes. So the main character, Greg, is trying to fit into middle school and navigate his way through this new school, and really this awkward age, that preteen age, and we all have been there. We know that you're not too small, you're not too big, you're not small enough, you're not big enough. So it is an awkward phase, and he is navigating friendship, he's navigating loyalty. And these are things we experience every single day in all walks of life, and so I think people can really relate to those themes.
What do you want the audience to walk away with as they watch this version of Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
Oh my gosh, I just want them to be tapping their toe and singing as they walk out of the theatre, and I think they will be. It's a really uplifting, joyful, heartwarming story. The music is wonderful, and I think that families can really, really enjoy coming to watch Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the musical.
So grab your tickets and prepare for laughter, friendship, and a whole lot of wimpy fun. This is one musical you won't want to miss. It's happening on Theatre on the Square, Johannesburg, on the 4th of April to the 4th of May, 2025. For SABC News, I'm Liezle Wilson.